morning, afternoon, or evening? It's morning here. It's a little late in the morning, but it's still morning. Um, I am actually. It's morning here. It's a little. I am actually starting a little early today because I've been getting up at 4 a.m. every morning, which is a little you know blah, but it is what it is. So, yeah, I've been getting up early and come on, there we go. And I thought I'd at least do some of my Calgarian, Calgarian, Calgarian demons for Slayer before I went and did anything else. But um, today's buffs are so for me anyway. They're not ones that I'm really excited about, but the smithing is like zero. It you don't lose the smithing, and the mining, you don't lose the um you don't get weaker. So I'm kind of excited about that, sort of, maybe a little, but I'm almost my um yak is almost ready to call it quits. And I need to start staying up later to take care of my nighttime peeps, the ones that I have at night that join in. But it's early and it is what it is. Oh, my prayer ran out. That's why I'm taking so many hits. Teach me to not pay attention. So, welcome. I am glad that you join us, whether it be live or after. Thank you for your time as you join us. Come on, go get those diamonds. Now kill me. Yeah. All right. I need to get out there anyway. Oh man, we got a snowstorm and it's awesome. Like, I'm excited about it. Legit. I want my stuff back. Give me my stuff. Reclaim stuff. Uh-oh. I love you peeps, but yeah. I will be right back. All right, I am back with all my stuff back. Thank you for your patience. Um, I need to empty my yak. Yak, 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 yak. I seen the the stream I was watching yesterday is kind of an awesome stream. Um, my daughter has some friends and they get together and do um different things. There's this one thing that they do, this game that they play, and there's a game that they play that's somebody's advertising a bot. It's not going to happen. Or they're advertising um, channel promotions, and that's not going to happen. Thank you. My baby girl took care of it. My daughter took care of it for me. Anyway, thank you. My daughter says it's against Twitch TOS and it's an Insta ban. And she takes care of the stuff that needs done like that for me. She is awesome like that. But anyway, yesterday I was watching, I was looking for a channel to watch, and I couldn't really find any that was like that I was interested in. So I started taking my I started going down through my daughter's friends list and seeing if any of them were online doing a live stream. And I found one that was. And if you want something funny, check out either um, mm, um, Southern Mama 761 or Pandyism, Pandaysm. Both of them are funny AF. As Fainiel. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But yeah, I got to laughing so hard. It was hilarious. I enjoyed that so much. Um, but stick around because I think I'm going to do some either mining or it'd be nice to go out and do some mining and get some of the stuff like luminous, yeah, some of the stuff that I need for some of the bars, or to do some smithing because I hate smithing regularly. But anyway, let me do this one, and then the rest in this one. I'm trying to get some stuff here done. I need to go to I've got plenty of bank space, so I don't really need the bank space. It's just I hate to have it all cluttered up. It bugs me. So I'm trying to clear up some of my bank space, and then I want to either go do some mining or smithing, and probably a little of each. But yeah, I need to go deposit some stuff into my invention machines and take care of that because yeah, it's just something I need to get done. But anyway, welcome. We're just going to be chatting it up today. My husband found it necessary to ban himself to the bedroom so he could watch TV because I don't let him watch TV while I'm streaming. Just like he lets me stream. Yeah, wink. You know how that works out. Hey, my dog boy logged in. One of my friends, his name's Dog. Something dog. He switches it. Yule dog, whatever. He's we don't talk that often, but yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna be doing a little bit of summoning, a little bit of this, and a little bit of this today. And I will definitely summon more than 3 pouches. I will definitely cut more than 10 logs. I'm just saying. It's gonna happen. So let me note this. Note this. I want to sell that. Take that out. Take that out. These. That. 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 And that. I'll get rid of those. Oh no. I don't want those noted. Alright. Get rid of those. Take those out. And I'm full. Yesterday I got Demon Slayer torso, and the day before I got the Demon Slayer crossbow. Yay, go me. Go me. It's not even my birthday. Thank you, Jagex. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. Thank you, Jagex. So, let me do this. Usually I want the kids from down the road to come and visit, but I'm really hoping that the dogs next door are not barking because the kids are coming down. I love them, but I'm already committed, or at least I should be. That's what my family tells me. What can I say? My family tells me I should be committed. Those I'm going to keep. I will put those over there. So, drop in, say hi, let me know what you're up to. And we'll enjoy each other. Now, that I'm going to use. Okay. Now. Oh, wait. Put that. Take that. All right. Let's go to Max Guild. So, oh no. Candy, if you're listening, I need to change the title of the stream to Just Messing Around on RuneScape. Always include the name of the game in your title, especially since I'm trying to figure it out how I can play Fallout while on RuneScape, or while on stream. I want to stream Fallout for you because I love that game. Fallout is like the best ever. I never get tired of it. I don't know what it is, but yeah, what it is about it. Oh no, I'm not selling those. I'll sell this crappy stuff, but I ain't selling that. So, anyway, welcome to my chat. It's snowy outside, so anybody local, you know, can tune in and be like, you know, whatever, because we are under a level 2 snow warning. And while we're under a level 2 snow warning, you are not supposed to be going out. With that in mind, you know, my peeps need to um um make sure that they stay safe. So, yeah, I worry about people that have to go out. Well, not worry to the extreme degree, but I do worry about people that have to go out in weather like today because it's a little nasty outside. So, yep, evidently Candy's not listening. So that's okay. It happens. I don't know who that is, but I'm not answering. I'd have put them on speakerphone and be like, hey, you are on speakerphone on Twitch. I am streaming this call and it is being recorded for my own safety. Wouldn't that just mess with them? That would really blow them away. Wow. Oh, hold up. Weapon poisons, Tamarack brew, and anti-poison can all be turned back into bigger doses. Decant vials to 2 doses. There we go. Now I can sell those. Why would people buy swamp tar? Is it just to have that much more in the bank, or is it for a reason? So, hmm, I wonder. Seems kind of weird. All right, now, you know what? I don't feel like dealing with this. I'm gonna have to go take care of some stuff. I only have 40 of the things left, so I'm not going to do them right now. What I am going to do is hang out. I'm going to put this on full screen, so there, because I like it bigger. My other computer has a way bigger screen, but I can't download the RuneScape client to it for some reason. It's a Chromebook, and it won't let me use the RuneScape client, so I'm just like, whatever. So, yeah. And it is time for me to start getting ready to start my stream. Now, aren't y'all glad that I took care of that? I know y'all are. Um, yeah, I don't know what to talk about. Nobody ever talks to me. Nobody likes me. Everybody hates me. I'm gonna go eat worms. I lied. I'm not really gonna go eat worms. Totally lied. Howdy, lady. Lady says hi. I say hi back. How are you doing today? I'm a little bored, just playing some RuneScape and trying to figure out what to do. But, I just checked that one. I thought I had some stuff in. I did have some stuff. You're playing RuneScape? What are you doing today? You had a snow day. She says that she's playing RuneScape and she had a snow day. Um, new, I'll just call you N. That's Annie. Says, hi, Snoozer. I saw one of your videos on YouTube last night and I was hoping to catch a stream. Well, guess what? You got a stream. I am live and in person and vibrant. We have snow days around here today. We are expected to get up to 6 inches and it's going to be great because, I don't know. I'm old, so I was going to stay home anyway and stream. Oh, you guys are getting 7 to 8. I want so much snow. Like I okay, this is going to date myself, but I remember the blizzard of 78 where we had so much snow that the roof of our porch got so heavy it collapsed. And I was the thinnest one in the family and the most limber one. So I had to climb through a window and go around and shovel the snow off of the roof of the porch so that I could move it. Oh, so you're Newt, Noot, kind of like me. I'm noob, Noob. So I'm kidding. No, I'm not. I am a noob. He's noob. Newt says, "I hope you're doing well. I have to do some morning routine stuff, so I will mostly be away but watching." Um, Yeah, the roof collapsed on the porch only because it was kind of our sloped porch, our sloped roof come out like this, and then the por- the roof of the porch came straight across. So the snow came off of the side of our house roof and landed there, plus the snow that was landing there. So yeah, it made a big sound. That was what was scary. The big kaboom. But I'm going to be on probably till around noon. So hopefully you'll catch a little bit of it. I've got to see if this stuff's any good. The Demon Slayer crossbow. And I've got a friend that'll tell me the Demon Slayer torso. My logs are updated, so I'm okay with that. Oh, wait, I don't want to do that yet. I'm going to put that over here in my summoning. See, I've got all kinds of summoning stuff, but I need to do some summoning and all this before I even go to um, do the mining or smithing, whatever. So I appreciate you stopping in, and I'm glad you two have stopped in, ladies, Lady Sarah. I'm gonna call you Lady Sarah and Newt. I'm glad you guys stopped in. I hope that you both get a chance to talk to me while you're here because I enjoy talking to people. I really do. My husband tells me I get more animated when I talk to people, and I'm like, I'm okay with that. I am going to do some farming XP. Oh, I should really leave this and get it. Yeah, I'm going to leave that and get it when I have a farming XP thing, when I need to do farming. But I haven't activated my buff yet, as you can see, because if I did, it'd show down here. But I haven't activated my buff yet. But today's buffs, I will pull them up real quick so that you can see. 1% adrenaline gained from basic abilities that generate adrenaline. Stamina doesn't decrease when mining, and heat doesn't decrease when smithing. are both one buff, or 3 times the charm drops when you are killing. And it doesn't say that you have to be doing Slayer. So I'm going to be doing the smithing and mining since I hate doing those anyway. So I'm going to be doing those. And I'm kind of glad that today's a snow day since today's my long streaming day. Like, generally, I try to get up, well, lately I've been getting up at 4 a.m., like fully recharged and energetic. So I'm like, um, I might as well stream. And by 8 o'clock, I'm streaming. 8 a.m. my time, Eastern Standard Time, I'm streaming. So when, so Fridays are my late days where I'm streaming a little later in the morning, but I need to stay up a little later at night because I've been falling asleep. But I need to get up a little later at night and do some streaming for my nighttime folks because I know that I've got some people that watch my streams at night, and for the past like week or so, I haven't been streaming at night. I have been like, by the time 9 o'clock rolls around. But getting up at 4 a.m. is like tiring. So, yeah. But we're just chatting it up. So, Lady Sarah, what are you doing on RuneScape right now? If you don't mind me asking, are you doing Slayer? Or are you taking advantage of the buffs? What's happening on RuneScape for you? Um, I don't know. Oh, and I've got a contest going. Like, oh, you're just fishing? It's never just fishing. It's fishing. Because there are those of us, I mean, them, that hate fishing, that would rather buy their fish. No, I'm just kidding. I really don't. I I don't like fishing if I've got something else to, unless I've got something else that I'm doing in real life. Like, I like to be able to go dink, dink, dink while I'm like sweeping the floor. Dink, dink. And then, I don't hear anything and I go back over and I can, switch it up. But my sister fished until like she had like 80 mil or something. And this is back when fishing was like, all shark in the fishing guild. Oh, yay, I did the daily challenge. Turn that in. See, summoning and hunter are my other 2 daily challenges. I'm going to do summoning, but I'm not sure about hunter. Ugh. So, um, when I go bossing, anybody that's in my chat, I'm like, come join me. The more the merrier. Um, I really enjoy bossing, and I don't mind, like, I can do solo. So when I'm bossing, I'll do solo, but in my chat, I'm like, anybody that's live on my stream when I'm bossing, I'll be like, come join me. Um, I really find it exciting, to be honest, to do bossing with a bunch of people. I mean, it's fun just to throw some stuff out there. So, yeah, I ought to get Pinky on the line and on the phone and have her talk to me while I'm like wood cutting and stuff. Because her and we just crack it up. Like, it's fun and exciting. Um, My granddaughter is in like kindergarten, first grade, something like that. Don't tell her I don't remember, but um, she lives like halfway across the country from me. I'm in the Midwest and she's on the East Coast. Well, and she um, didn't have school today either because of snow. And we here where I am are under a level 2 snow advisory, so nobody here had school. And my mom had to take my sister. There went a snowplow. I live in the country, so to see a snowplow is like, wow, there went a snowplow. But my mom took my sister to the dentist this morning, and I was like, why are you on the roads? We're under a level 2. And she's like, I didn't know. And I'm like, don't you ever pay attention to the radio? I mean, come on. So, yeah, I need to take a drink because, I talk so much that I just get dry mouth. So if Lady Sarah, if you enjoy bossing, join me one day. I'll set up a time maybe next week. Next Friday I'll boss. Well, no, that won't work for you. You'll be in school. Maybe I'll go bossing tomorrow. Unless you got Saturday plans. Oh, you haven't tried bossing? You should. I'll take you bossing. Guarantee you won't die. If you die, I'll give you your money back. I'll take you. Have you ever been to God Wars Dungeon? God Wars 1? The original God Wars? Because if you have, I can take you down there and take you to any of them down there. Well, you haven't been to God Wars Dungeon? Ooh, have you done Trollheim Quest? To teleport to Trollheim? Because I can take you. Don't go to the heart though, because they still hand me my butt. You got to be like at level 1,000 skiller or something. Oh, you're not even a member? Aw. Somebody in my clan, just like within like 3 minutes, has gotten several drops, and I'm like, he's got to be the luckiest ever. I'm sorry that you have to play free to play, but there's still a lot to do in free to play. There really is. Um, I don't even mess with the mechanics. I'm just like, just have you seen any of my bossing streams? Because yeah, he's got to be his name's well, it starts with Vlad, and he like gets like the gloves. He gets the subjugation drops all the time, and he just got Zamorak drop, and I'm just like, wow. So yeah, from I buy the premier membership because I don't want to pay a ton for I can save like 3-4 months worth of membership fees by buying it a year at a time, and I play just enough to make it worthwhile. Even if I play once a month or once every 2 months, it's worth it for me to go ahead and buy the premiere because my husband has Parkinson's. And I mention this on almost every stream because it's such a huge part of my life that that sometimes it takes over my life, my emotions or my um, um, routine or something like that. Um, so I have, uh, even if I just play once a month or once every other month, I find it very, um, profitable for me just to have this as um, a backup relaxation stress reliever. And if I get really stressful, I go out and kill stuff. So that's why I have memberships. But playing only once or twice a week, I was there. I was free to play for probably a little more than a year. So I understand. Um, Newt Newt says, I just discovered you, so sadly, no, I haven't seen much of your other content. Watch my bosses, and if you are a member, I actually do an open invite to anybody in my chat or on my stream to come join me at bossing if I boss. If we go to God Wars 1, then I can guarantee you won't die because I'll take most of the hits. Newt says, I have been addicted to RuneScape for a good chunk of my life, so it's hard to not play with membership. And I agree. And he says, I don't play RS3, so I can't really boss with you, sadly. Well, yes and no. The thing is, I do some old school content too. And if you have membership, you can do RS3. I'm just saying, they both come with the same membership, so I play both. I do old school and new school. So I'm sorry I did not change the title for this one. I thought I had, but I'm doing RS3 right now. I may change up and do some old school later, but yeah, I'm on old school. I'm kind of lost still, and when I'm kind of lost and I don't really know what I'm doing, I do farming and thieving. um, Newt says you are versatile playing both games. Well, really, I was playing RS3 and I was streaming it, and then a bunch of my followers, like more than half of my followers, requested that I play RS or old school OSRS. So I started doing OSRS, and I'm relearning that one. But I've got to go back 20 years in my memory. Yes, I've been a member for 20 years. And remember, I played a year non-member, so it was just like hit and miss. So, yeah, I play I play both, but it's like going back in time. But there's things like when farming first come out, you there was no way to note it. You had to run it to the bank and not note it, and you know, um, evidently the one buff I'm reading on Clan where it says that the Arch Glacier is the only one that the buff the um 3 times the charms. He said it's just the glacier that the buff works on, the charm buff works on. So I don't know. I haven't been to any of the others, but yeah. I haven't even been to Glacier. I need to go there. It's a safe death where if you die, nothing happens, but you have to do a series of ugh, ugh, nasty word. It leaves like mud on your tongue. Quest. Ugh. See? Mud. But the Arch Glacier, I love going there. You know what? I tried to catch an imp the other day. Um, and it wouldn't let me, so I'm definitely catching this one. See? There I go. It has been caught. I was on Old School and um my skills are not as high on Old School. So I tried to catch an imp barehanded and it wouldn't let me. It's like, you suck. Go get some playing done. So I'm learning Old School because I don't know what I can do on Old School and what I can't right now, because I just started doing it again recently because more than half of my followers are like, go to Old School, go to Old School. So, you know, I'm still reading the clan chat where they're discussing, the 3 times charm. I want to bring that up and read the info on it. I don't want to click on it. I don't want to accidentally select it. The way you are with Old School is me with RS3. I am so lost when I try RS3. I understand. And it took me a long time to get used to RS3. Like, I quit for 5 years when they switched over. Like, seriously. But to go back, like, I don't know. It's been a long time since I played Old School. I have played it because all my skills were like a minimum of 40 or 50. But my highest skill was yesterday. When I streamed yesterday, I did 5 or 6 levels in Old School. I leveled cooking and thieving. And just a second. Are you okay, baby? Yeah. Okay. I did cooking and thieving, and let me take a look at the skills. Farming, wood cutting, cooking, thieving, farming, wood cutting. Fishing. Those are the 5 that I remember, and I think I leveled agility too, so that's 6. I leveled 6 skills yesterday in a 3-hour stream, 2.5-hour stream. I leveled 6 skills. That's how low my skills are. Like, those are all in the mid 50s. So, but I don't know like what I can do and what I can't do because it's been so long. And like in RS3, you have stuff on your tool belt so you don't have to carry everything around. And I went to chop a tree and it's like, you ain't got an axe, you ain't got an axe. And I'm like, nah. And then I run to the bank and I'm like, what was I after? Let me think. Oh yeah, weapon. No, wait, that's not it. So yeah, that's it's fun and exciting. I can't complain too much. It gives me something to do, and it alleviates the stress of RS3 all the time because I feel like if I'm on, I should be bossing or doing something, you know, astronomical. Um, Newt says, yeah, the tool belt is so helpful in RS3, not easy to get used to the change of old school RS. And you got that totally correct. Like the tool belt, they need to add that to old school because that was in old school. After a little while, they put the tool belt in before they started RS3. And, so it was kind of hard for me to get used to. Not, it is kind of hard for me to get used to not having the tool belt for at least some minimal tools. Like they didn't have everything. And I love this because I find a bird's nest now and I pick it up automatically. So, but it's hard for me to get used to. You know what? I'm done with this. I don't care. Um, I need to go back into the fort. But it's hard for me to get used to not having the tool belt around. And I'm so, oh, squirrel, you know? Like, I just don't know. I have a hard time staying focused. Like, a friend of mine, a friend of mine, oh, this is going to sound so bad, especially, okay, I'll keep it clean as I can. But she's like, you know what focus stands for, right? Because she was telling me to focus, and or somebody told me to focus. She's like, you know what focus stands for, right? And I was like, what? And she's like, F off because you're stupid. And I'm like, Pam. Yeah, that was her name, Pam. I was like, you can't be doing that to me. So now every time somebody says focus, I'm like, dude, I'm not that stupid. I'm sorry. I just had to tell you that little story. Yesterday I texted a friend of mine and I was like, it's all your fault. And he didn't even ask what. He was just like, yeah, I know. Because I'm like, I'm always, it's your fault. So now he's just like, yeah, I know. Can't help it. And that's just, you know, and my daughter knows who I'm talking about. Yep, she sure does. So now I need to go to, this is the benefit. Look, see, I've got this attuned crystal teleport, which is infinite teleports. Then I go directly to Armad or Amlod. I call it Armload. Um, Come on, load. You haven't been lagging so far. Let's not start. And here we go. Oh no, he forgot to enable the charming amp for to pick him up instead of destroy the charms, and all of his charms have been destroyed. All right, so I teleport directly to Amlod, and here's the abyss, summoning thing, obelisk. Oh no, guess what I forgot? I want to trade you, not talk to you. Oh no. Drop. Funny, huh? I drop it and be like, okay. So, I got it as a drop anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And that's what that's good for. And then teleport to Ethel. Ethel. I always tell my daughter it's hell. Ithell. Oh, put that back. Let's take that. And let's go pick up that one that I dropped. Ha ha ha. If it's still there. If it's not there, eh. Oh man, I could have teleported. I keep forgetting I can teleport. See? And that's how you do that. Yeah. If there's a way to screw it up, I will do it. That's why I hate this quest. Ugh. I hate them things. And there we go. And check this out. Oh man, no, don't check that out. I've got the wrong amulet on. Drats. I do wish that they'd put the tool belt back on, though. Um, but I'm going to be thieving because on old school quite a bit because that was my skill. That's the one that I miss like you don't even know. And I still didn't get that. Um, I do miss also being able to load directly onto your person from your bank because in old school you can't do that. All right, now I'll show you what I was going to show you. You enable this, toggle porter, and as long as you have enough, you can hold up to 500 charges. Your inventory can be full and it sends it directly to your bank. I love it. You will be AFK again for a bit and have fun, and I absolutely will try. I am so glad to have you join me today. I do hope that you can come back really soon. Um, it's just amazing the support that a little old lady from nowhere doing nothing gets from the community. Okay, you'll be listening, but just won't be able to chat. I got you. Well, I'll try to keep it interesting for you then. What do you want to hear? You want to hear me sing? I can sing. Well, no, I can't. I can't sing. Sorry, but I could do. Itsy bitsy spider went up the water. See, I can't sing. I don't even like the sound of my own voice, so I don't even know why I'm like, whoa. I thought I saw a pingu. I'm sure I saw a penguin. Okay, my mind is blown because I am really sure I caught a glimpse of a penguin. And if I did, then I can get free XPs. Oh well, it's not going to let me see him now. Well, bummer. Anyway, okay. So, I started streaming because one, my daughter twisted my arm. I don't care what she says. She'll tell you she didn't twist my arm, but she totally did. Just don't tell her I said that. Hopefully she's got the volume down and she's taking care of my granddaughter. Love you, Candy. She didn't twist my arm. It just kind of, she was like, Mom, you should just go ahead and do it and enjoy. And she says, You'll find a community. You'll find your community. And I'm like, Well, I want to stream like real life stuff stuff that's going on in real life, the hassles, the tribulations. I want to encourage other people that are also going through crap not to give up, because I think it's vitally important for um, everybody's greater good. Everybody touches another life somewhere, sometime along the way. So, like, um, you don't realize sometimes the life that you touch until much later. I used to babysit these um youngins that lived down the road. Youngins, they were like toddlers and younger. I think the oldest one was 5 when I met the family, and some of them I was at their birth. So because I had their siblings, taking care of their siblings while the mother was giving birth, so I was there. But you've got these youngins, and I just was like a babysitter, a surrogate grandparents. Both their grandparents were all their grandparents, all both sets were like way far away. Well, not way far, but they lived like 4 hours away. So it was more for me than anything, because my kids had grown up and left the house, and I was just like, you know, it, I was in a state of, I didn't know, I was in a state of flux. I didn't know where I was going or who I was, because even though I was a mother, I wasn't an active mother anymore. My kids was out of the house. Kids were out of the house, and so not being an active mother, I was kind of lost. I really truly didn't know who I was or where I was going. And these kids gave me a purpose every Friday or Thursday. I forget what it started out as. I think it was every Friday. We would take these kids out for lunch and, some playtime and maybe to the park. And then it grew from there to taking them to um, toddler group or whatever. And then now, um, one of them is a beautician, and she's the one that colors my hair. I don't know if you could tell, but it's got pink stripes clear through it. But she's the one that I trust to take care of my hair. When she was learning to do hair, I was like, go ahead, give it your best shot. I said, if you mess it up, it'll grow back. It's no big deal. So that's what she did. She gave it her best shot, and she's quite good now. But I've seen these kids go from toddlers or younger to adults, and they they say that I've touched their lives, but they've touched my life more than I've touched theirs. I can guarantee it, because it's just amazing how many people have touched my life, even if it's just for a season. Like, I called this one lady sister, and she was like a sister to me for a good long bit. But um, we hardly talk anymore. She's older. Her husband, our lives run parallel. Her husband has had a stroke. My husband had a stroke. My husband had a stroke first, so there. But her husband's going through some health issues. My husband's going through some health issues. And some of the health issues are some of the same health issues. So, you know, she touched my life because she was um she was there when my grandson died. She was there through all of that, through me, my adjustment through that. Somebody else, my grandson, 5 months old, died of SIDS. he touched my life because he touched not only my life, but the life of about 75 other people that I know. More than that, actually, because he was such a sweet, sweet baby. I would take him. We volunteered at the shelter at the local dog pound, a humane shelter, and I would take him. And there wasn't a dog that he met that he did not like. He would play with the dogs the same as I did. He would do the um he would crawl around. He was starting to crawl when he died, and he would crawl around and be um just the life of the party. He died on a Tuesday, and our church congregation on a Tuesday met on Tuesday evenings and for worship, and we had his funeral that afternoon and on my birthday. And that night they came to us, the leaders came to us and said, okay, um your grandson just died and we just buried him together. Says um we can cancel worship for tonight, or what do you want to do? And my husband looks at me and I said, there's no way we're canceling. And because, God first, then God, then family, then everybody else. I'm sorry. That's the way I see it. So I'm not supposed to be losing. Oh, wait. I didn't activate my buff. All right. In case you missed it, the buffs today are plus 1% adrenaline gain from basic abilities that generate adrenaline. Stamina does not decrease when mining, and heat doesn't decrease when smithing, or increased rates of charms drop 3 times the charms. I'm going to check out the charms because I think I've got to verify that. Okay, maybe not. It's not the one I want. Oh, I didn't click activate. All right, I don't want the charms. I want the stamina. So activate the buff. And guess what? I just unlocked the fancy hat. And y'all, we're here for it. It's a wardrobe override. You only have to do like 8. But I've got 2 hours of continuous mining. Yay! Go me! And I still have my whatchamacallit activated, so it's transporting directly to my um metal bank, which is not the ordinary bank. For those of you who have the um old school, it's not the regular bank, it's the metal bank for your ores and your bars and stuff. So anyway, um when when um when we did the worship, the men got together and did singing, and we did a thing of singing. To this day, it's been 12 years. To this day, when we do our midweek service, the first midweek service of the month, they do devote the night to singing and praises. So even at 5 months, he touched hundreds and hundreds of lives. So you touch somebody's life, so don't give up on life. That's why I kind of chat about real life and keeping it real when I'm doing RuneScape, because and if you're tuning in, welcome to my stream. I want to encourage you to chat with me. I love to hear from y'all. What skill are you working on? Um, what tell me about yourself. I know that I'm getting a few more people today because of the um, snow, which I love. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for snow. I've been wanting snow since Christmas. So, you're welcome, y'all, because I brought the snow on. No, I lie. I didn't really bring it on. Um, but my daughter, oh, back to the original subject. I told you, I'm like, ooh, shiny. I was like that last night. Oh, my land. When the snow was coming down and I looked out and it was pure. Like it was on the roads. Nobody had been across it because I live in the country. I live on a back road in the country. So we get a lot of traffic sometimes, but um, because there's hills over here and hills over there, when it's bad weather, we don't get a lot of snow or a lot of traffic. So anyway, the snow was pure, and the light out here that illuminates the driveway was like making the snow glisten and sparkle. And I was like, I turned around to my husband and I was like, oh, shiny. So yeah, I get, oh, shiny often. I'm sorry. It happens. But I get distracted easily. But my daughter said, Mom, just stream. You'll find a community. You'll find people that you can talk to and chat with, and you'll even find people that you can play RuneScape with. You know, and I'm so very thankful because I found people that I've become not great friends because I haven't been streaming very long, but decent friends with on RuneScape. And I found people that I truly want to get to know better on RuneScape or on stream. Some of them play RuneScape, some of them don't. Some of them don't. Yeah, I'm a grammar hoe. What can I say? Grammar be it. But yeah, I rather enjoy um I enjoy streaming. I enjoy talking to y'all. So if you're dropping in, say hi. Let me know that you're there. I would love to hear from you. I would love to know what you're working on. And I'm sorry I'm not working on old school right now. I will be in a bit. I promise, since my daughter and I both forgot. I thought I'd changed the title to working on um new RS3, but evidently not. I'm sorry. But I will work on, I promise I'll do old school in a little bit, probably later this afternoon. Um, and then tonight I'll try to stream again for a little bit for my nighttime folks since I've missed out on them for about a week or a little more. Um, I do miss my nighttime folks. They were some chatters, man. They could chat up a storm. Maybe they're the reason why we're getting snow. I'm okay with that. You guys got off school. I get to sit here and stream for you. I don't know what to talk about, but I'll find something. Like I said, ooh, shiny. One day I'm going to show y'all my family, my brother and my sister and I. Well, I'm the oldest of the three, and I've always been interested in crafts, like all kinds of crafts. And because I was interested in sewing and crocheting and all these extra type stuff. My dad taught me how to sew. I think it was my dad taught me how to crochet. Um, and my sister, she can crochet all my land. She has crocheted some fantastic stuff for me, and one day I'll show it. I'll take pictures. I'll get pictures and show off what she's gotten, what she's done for me. But my sister crochets better than I do. We both can sew. My brother can sew. My brother he's 14 years younger than me. So me learning all these extra crafts in school and, through extracurricular activities and that, um, I kind of taught him how to do some of this extra stuff. So he makes things. He makes these creatures like he created um an elf type um statuette uh icon for my daughter because she does Dungeons and Dragons. So he created that so that she would be able to play Dungeons and Dragons with her friends and stuff. And he made a little tiny one that was about this big and another one that's about this big. Um, um, Baby Yoda, Grogu, for me. And so he's like, he does um, he does wood stuff. He does costume stuff. He goes to Comic-Con almost every year, and he always makes an outfit for himself and his wife if she wants to dress up. His daughter, who is now married and living out west, and his son, who's now a teenager and sometimes don't want to go to Comic Con, but he's always done their costumes. He's done their costumes for Trick or Treat. He would dress up and he would make their costumes to dress up. So my whole family is crafty. So I make I right now I'm generally doing resin type stuff. One day I'll go through some of the crafts that each well, it's more than one day. I'll go through the crafts that each of us have made so that the people that are interested in crafting can see the crafts. I will talk about RuneScape. I will talk about my crafts. I will talk about one thing I want to do is have a farm. I want to. I hear stories about people making like 50,000. My doctor says stream. Go ahead and stream. My nephew makes like $50,000 a month, and I'm like, I can't even imagine. $50,000 a month is over a half mil a year from streaming. No, it wasn't 50 a month. It was 25 a month. He makes more than 25,000 a month, which is more than a quarter of a mil. And I'm like, how do people do that? I don't get it. But my goal is just to have enough so that I can do a farm. I want a farm. I want to be able to go out and sit with the chickens and show people my chickens and my ducks and my goats and have the goats try to eat the phone and, stuff like that. I want to be able to stream different things. So I will start putting up schedules about when I'm going to be streaming what. I'm not going to be streaming crafts for quite some time because, one, I've got to get a place where I can set up to do it. And two, I've got to get a place not only where I can set up to do it, but that's not a huge mess. As you can see, I have no place for anything. So I've got like my Harry Potter books back here behind my Funko stuff. Oh, y'all got to check this out. Some of you might have seen this before. I know that my daughter, who should be watching, has seen this before, but I'm going to show you anyway. I don't know how I did not put something in the other hand, but I didn't. Um, I am totally into Funko Pops. So I've got bukus of them. This is my snoozer Funko Pop. They didn't have one that matched my outfit perfectly, but check it out. I'm going to draw the thieving symbol on the back of this cape so that I've got a thieving cape. and then trim it in black so that I've got a thieving cape on this pop, and it's going to be unique. And Snoozer is holding a Funko Pop because, let's face it, I'm a Funko fan. So you've got to check out the Snoozer Pop. But it's a one of a kind because I am a one of a kind. Thank Lord. And this one is my most faithful doggy, Little Bit. So it's a Snoozer and Bit Pop. Isn't that awesome? Like to have yourself and your animal. But Little Bit I had to put to sleep 5 years ago. And look, it's got its own little stand where it can stand up on its own. But I had to, she was in so much pain. She was 14 years old. And 14 years old for a Rottweiler is old. And so I got, I couldn't do a Snoozer Pop without a Little Bit Pop. And so there you go, my Snoozer and Bit Pop. Now, next, I want to get one with a bearded dragon, but I want to have a whole series of Snoozer Pops all over my house. So, check it out. See, it's just Snoozer and Bit, and it's a pop yourself. See, up here in the corner, pop yourself. So, you can go to Funko and make your own. And no, I don't get commission on that, but I just think that they're awesome. I want to have a whole series of Snoozer Pops, but I am totally crackers. I am totally into mermaids. So my son-in-law, because I'm his favorite mother-in-law, got me. I'm his only mother-in-law. A mermaid pop. Newt says, "Thanks for showing off those pops. That's very cool. A lovely way to remember your furry friends." I agree. And I want to get a whole series of Snoozer Pops. Like, I want to get Snoozer dressed as Santa. I want to get Snoozer dressed as the Easter Bunny. I mean, but he got me the Peter Pan mermaid. And I am so totally into mermaids. I have almost every Ariel. She's packed away because we are supposed to be moving. But we've been on the waiting list for a 2-bedroom apartment for quite a while because my husband we're getting a 2-bedroom because my husband shakes, has Parkinson's, and he shakes so much that when he climbs into bed, a lot of times it'll wake me up, or in the middle of the night, he'll start shaking real bad, and it'll be like this, and it'll make everything like, it'll shake so hard that it'll wake me up. So we're on the list for a 2-bedroom, and so I've got most of my pops packed away. But I can't wait to get them all laid out because I'm going to put my cereal pops in the kitchen and my cereal and food pops in the kitchen. I'm going to put the mermaids in the bedroom that's going to be mine, the spare room that's going to be mine for when things are rough and he needs a room to himself. He's got Godzilla and some of the monster pops, but he's got, like, I got Indiana Jones for him, and he's got James Bond, and just different pops that from shows he likes that I got for him. He don't like pops, but I do, and some of the pops, like I got Godzilla Blacklight and Mothra Blacklight that I gave to him. Yeah, and I gave to him. And I'm going to take those and put those in the bedroom. And I want to put the black light pops under black lights. And I've got music pops that I want to put around the stereo and, other things. I just have a lot of pops that I want to, spread out around the house. And when we get moved into the apartment, I will show you all my pops when I can, because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 31 boxes of pops over there, and each box has 6 pops in it. So 31 times 6, and that's just for one spot. Like, there's more out there on a shelf, and there's some in the bedroom on a shelf, and I've just got pops everywhere. And I've got the bigger pops like this that's not even boxed up yet. So, yeah, I've got all kinds of them. Ah, I can do it. I can do it. I did it. But yeah, I've got my Harry Potter books behind my pops here. Then I've got my animal books up here. And I need to pack everything away and get everything sorted. And yes, I do want to commemorate a little bit. Actually, on my stream, the one that says that I'm offline, the banner that says offline, my daughter is she made that, but I sent her a picture of Little Bit, my dog, and she's going to replace the Rottweiler there with Little Bit. I'm sorry, I'm waving over here because I've got 2 laptops set up. One right here that I'm streaming from and playing RuneScape on, and this one over here has my Twitter pulled up. Not Twitter. I don't even have Twitter yet. I ought to get Twitter so that I can announce when I'm going to stream and keep everybody updated. Right now, I've just got Facebook channel, and YouTube channel, but I've got Twitch pulled up over here on this computer. I wish it was vice versa because that one's got a larger screen, but it's not working out that way because wait, there should be a light or dark because there is not. Wow, that's lame. Okay. Anyway, let me go over here to the bank and I'm going to start undoing these geodes. Hopefully I'll get something worthwhile. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, that one's got a huge screen, which is kind of why it's nice to have Twitch on it because I can see it from a distance. But this one's a smaller screen and a borrowed computer because I had this HP, which was a touch thing, but look what, well, you can't see it. My husband broke the screen. I don't even think I could turn it on right now because it hasn't been charged in so long. But there's right down through here, all the way down across here, and it's a touch screen. So the broken screen, the broken glass, touches the sensitive part behind it. And yeah, I want to get that fixed because I love that computer and it's got a bigger processor than the one my mom lent me. But at least mom had one that she didn't use that she could lend me. So I'm not going to complain about it because, I've got one now. But yeah, I mean, I've got one that I can use until I can save up enough money to get me one that I can. But I thought I would be able to use the Asus, but the Asus turned out that I cannot use it because it's a Chromebook, and I didn't realize the Chromebook you can't download whatever. So it makes me a little sad. I'm going to disassemble these extra little gems because I don't need them. And by disassembling them, I can get extra components for an invention. But yeah, I spent $300 on a computer that I can't even use for what I wanted to use it for, but it's still, and it's got a really good processor on it, but it's still very much worth the money because I can do Twitch on it, and I can work on the layout of my farm when I get it. So hopefully that I will get enough revenue, and I'm willing to put the work in to get the revenue going so that I can get, a piece of land and some chickens and some goats to start with. I'll start with a piece of land and some baby chickens if that's what I've got to do. But yeah, um, that's my goal. And by doing that, it will help my husband deal with his Parkinson's better because when we had little bits and the chickens and the ducks and the two cats, my husband was in a better place, um, physically, mentally, spiritually, just in a so much better place because he was able to think about something besides his disabilities. He was able to be a huge part of those animals' lives. And he would take great pleasure in feeding them in the morning. And then I would go out and feed them in the afternoon and evening, sit with them in the hot sun, take them out some, um, yeah, I just totally went squirrel in my head. But I would take them out some fruit, like, or some cabbage or, something. Um, on the hot days, I would take out a watermelon for them and let them have an extra watermelon. And it helped with the flavor of the eggs because they would they would have better tasting eggs with the fruit and stuff. It does affect the flavor. And I had a couple people that were buying the eggs from me or buying the the stuff that or any of they would buy a dozen of this one guy alone every week wanted a dozen duck eggs and 2 dozen chicken eggs, and he would have an omelet every morning with 1 duck egg and 2 chicken eggs. He said that made it taste, the duck eggs were very rich, so it gave him the rich flavor, but the chicken eggs toned it down just enough to where it wasn't like too rich for him because he was quite used to the chickens, and not necessarily the ducks. So I'm like, hey, I don't care how you eat them as long as, you're buying your eggs from me. But I was selling eggs for like $2 a dozen and or $3 a dozen, no matter what eggs they got. So it was fun. I want the blacksmith pieces. And I already own one of the pieces. It would be right. I'm going to tell you a secret. If you play RS3 and if you have RS3, get your modified hoods when you can, because let me show you. I'll take out all my modified hoods, including my first stage and my um, diviners and all that. All right, now watch this. This is the modified blacksmith helm. Receive items. Check it out, 50 coal. Now I'm going to do the modified artisan's bandana. You get soft clay, 35 soft clay. This is every day, mind you. You get these every day. Modified farmer's hat. Um, you get 4 bird's nests. And you can take the seeds out and then crush them up and grind them up, and you got crushed bird's nest. And then I take the seeds that I don't want and disassemble them. Like, I'm totally wasting time by showing you this, but I don't really care. Like, I've got 92 minutes left on my timer, so farmer's hat's the one I just did. All right, modified botanist mask. 200 vials of water. I don't have to buy those now. Now, the first age tiara, modified first stage tiara. You get 3 dragon bones, which you can save, you can bury right then, or save and put in your, do your necromancy. First stage tiara I did. Modified shaman's headdress. You get 500 spirit shards. And then the diviner's headwear. You get 3 chronicle fragments. And with the new updates to divination, you can put those in and help charge find a world that's populated, like World 2. I've got 9 of them in my bank right now. You can help move along the what you call it, bringing the enriched one out. So that's just to let you know. Anyway, I'm gonna. Oh no, I should have stayed there and switched out. Let me go back to the bank up here, because I do want to put away my clothing, my necromancer stuff. But I'm on for about 3 hours today, so I am not sure what you guys want to watch. I think I'm going to do some smithing so that I don't have to worry about the, oh no, I need to mine some limonite. Didn't I say that earlier? Squirrel. All right, then I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this. And since I don't have to redo the, since I don't have to keep worrying about the heat, I'm going to get this done. I'm going to raise my smithing now. I hate smithing. Hate it, hate it, hate it. So anytime I can do smithing without having to do the heat and stuff, I didn't used to like it, but I didn't used to hate it until they made all those changes where, the heat and you had to have the heat and keep it a certain amount and blah blah blah. And the tougher the metal, the worse, the longer it took. And like on the Elder Rune metals, you have to reheat them like 5 times before you finish the product. So anytime that I can get by without doing that, it's golden. Um, oh, you can tell I'm kind of getting tired of talking because my throat's starting to get a little hoarse. But hey, I'm here for the next little bit anyway, at least till noon. I'll probably be here further than that. Oh, I forgot. I've got this. And remember to do your challenges so that you can pick up your extra stuff. I've got Aura Refresher and something else I just picked up. So, sorry about that. I think the weather's kind of messing with me a little. Oh, I got to show y'all. During the summer, I'm kind of a weird old lady. Because during the summer, I have this part shaved off. Now it's down to about my neck. In the winter, I let it grow so that it can get down to about my neck and, or down to just below my neck. And I can, um, keep my neck warm. But in the summer, I get too hot. So I have her shave it underneath. And when it's really hot outside, I'll put my hair up, and people are like, "Your head's shaved in back on bottom." And I'm like, "Yeah, just be glad she didn't put a little like sunset or something there, because I'd be okay with it. She wants to do some designs and practice some designs. I don't even care if she screws it up, as long as, she gets the practice in." So, yeah, there you have it. I'm a weird old lady, and you all are witness to it, so welcome to my world. You take your own chances on what you're going to hear or see. Well, not what you're going to see. You're going to see me, but, and I'll be clothed every time. But you take your chances when you come into my stream, because, you know, I could talk about just about anything. I love meeting people and chatting with people. I enjoy just being able to communicate with people and entertain. Oh my land, I'm an entertainer. Like, I was one of the class clowns. Of course, when I did data processing and computer programming back in vocational school, like a zillion years ago, um, I'm not even up to date anymore, so don't ask me what to do about. But when I did computer programming way back when, we start out with 18 in the class, which is the max they can have in a classroom and keep it personable or personal. So we start out with 18, and I think 15 of us ended up graduating. One ended up a year behind because she got pregnant halfway through and had to go halfway through our junior year and had to like quit and retake the junior year. So she ended up a year behind. One got pregnant, or two behind. One got pregnant in our senior year and ended up having to take the second half of the senior year off, so she had to repeat. And then another one dropped out completely and went back to her home school. So we ended up with 15 graduating out of the 18, and every friggin' one of us. I said friggin', I didn't say anything else, and I meant friggin'. It's not a substitution. It is what I say. Every one of us were class clowns. Well, now, I think there was probably two that were not well, one, Tanya. She was like the most serious of us, and her and you know, I considered her one of my best friends. I teased her a little, but not mean. I was never mean about it. Now, the guy she ended up marrying, I kind of ended up a little mean, a little bit, and I truly regret that. And I've never been able to catch him. Now, I can't remember which house is theirs, but I've never been able to catch him to really apologize for that, because I, I I was a little bit mean to him. It wasn't meant to be mean, but it kind of was, and I think I may have hurt his feelings, and I regret that, because, you know, because that's the way it is. So anyway, I should probably get on and start doing OSRS. Who would like to see me get on and do some OSRS? Come on, cast your vote now. I know there's 5 people watching, so I want to hear from you. Do you want to see me do some OSRS, or do you want to? Would you like to keep? Would you like to see me keep going? Um, RS3. It's up to you. Cast your vote now. I know you're listening to me, Newt. Oh, so you want to see some OSRS. What about the rest of you? There's 3 more in here. Come on. What would you like to see in OSRS? Keep in mind my levels are low, fairly low, but I'll do OSRS. Oh, I went to lobby. I didn't mean to go to lobby. All right. I'm going to have to switch this up, so y'all are going to just stay in the um, RS3 and then pull this up separately. My sister's like, you can't do 2 accounts at once. And I was like, yes, you can. I've done it. But I don't have my other account connected. And come on, bring it up. And I don't really care. So there you have it. Yes, I want to quit that. Yes, I want this. OSRS is loading. Now I need to switch the live stream. There we go. And away we go. I'm connecting. Old school it is. You guys didn't cast your vote, so the only one that voted was Nude. So here I go. Come on. I'm not even sure which is the best world to play in, so I'll just play in wherever they put me. How do I feel about rune crafting? / head desk, head desk, head desk. But rune crafting it is. You voted. Let's see. I've got to figure out. Oh no. Rune mining it is. I guess I won't be rune crafting until I. Oh no. No, I don't need 3 rune axes until I go do the mining. Alright, y'all are gonna see how I take care of stuff. Hello?
Hi, Susan. This is Linda from Burger, pre-admission testing.
Can I talk to you later? I'm a little busy right now.
Well, I'm calling about your mom's procedure for Monday.
Okay.
She needs to be at the hospital at 7:45. Nothing to eat or drink after midnight, and make sure she brings a driver.
I'm the driver. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
Bye. So now y'all know. Monday, my mom is going in for a procedure. She's having the nerves killed in her back. So any skill in old school is going to be tedious, and I do need runes because I need to get my mage up by teleporting. So I'm going to need a ton of air runes. I'm good with doing rune crafting, but I've got to mine the stuff first. How do you feel about rune crafting? They don't have the extra stuff on old school that they do on new school. I am not an Iron Man. I would love to do Iron Man. I just don't know how. If you can tell me, Railman Oz or O2. Railman asked if I was playing an Iron Man, and no, I am not because I don't know anything about Iron Man. I would love to learn about Iron Man and maybe probably play Iron Man. I would even create a new account to play Iron Man, to be honest. I would be good with that. but I need to know a little bit about it. If you care to explain Iron Man to me, the do's and don'ts and what it's about, then it can be a probability. Hmm. But no, right now I'm just playing an ordinary character that I created. Well, the name is Snoozer, so this character was created when they separated old school and RS3, or brought back old school. Oh man, Andy went live and I'm gonna miss it. I like Panda. If y'all want to see a funny one, go see Panda. Ugh, I don't remember where I go to. Oh, in here, teleport. All right, I got this. In here, teleport. But yeah, I would love to learn about Iron Man. I even asked a friend of mine if could do Iron Man, but neither one of us have done it. Neither one of us knew how. So we kind of gave up on that. I need to get agility up, and that's like slash wrist, head desk, slash wrist. But whatever. I'll make do with what I've got. I need to get everything up. Okay, here's a list of my skills. So y'all can zoom in on it or whatever, but there's a list of my skills. Construction sucks. Big. I should watch what I say. I started to say something that wasn't really nice. Okay. Relman says, well, there isn't much to explain. You just need to make a new account, and at the end of the tutorial, choose playing Iron Man. It can be pretty rough, though, since you pretty much will be playing RuneScape in single-player mode, especially in old school. So you're not allowed to trade on the GE or anything? That's my question. Are you okay, baby? Okay, go take a nap. He's like, go on. So, you're not allowed to like trade. Okay, no trading. It's all it's all me or nothing. Huh? It actually feel like it'd be easier, quicker to do this from. I'm gonna go down to this bank from Barak instead of here. I was just closer to here than there, so um. Okay, so can I create an Iron Man from my accounts and just add it to this? I mean, like on RS3, it says add. Here, let me log out of this one if I can figure it out. I don't know how to log out. Anyway, can I create a new account and add it to this thing? This one? Sadly, no. You need to make a whole new account. So I can't add it to the ones I've got. Okay, maybe if you guys would like to see Iron Man, because I'm already paying for this one, maybe I can start an Iron Man account after the first of the year. Also, you can't see your inventory skills area. The screen's slightly to the right. Oh, okay. Let me adjust that then. I don't know what this thing is. My screen is too big. Okay, I think there. So let me transition that. Is that better? Oh, don't exit out. Almost exited it out. Let me get out of this. Now can you see? Much better, thanks. Oh, you're welcome. I'm sorry. When I moved it, then it just kind of messed it up. But I need to teleport. I also need to make law runes, but I'm not sure if I bought those or made those or what. So, Varric is fire. Um, no, these stats suck. Newt says pretty good stats, and no, they suck. For someone that's had an account for 20 years, this sucks. Of course, this came to be after um, they split. So it's only been in the last 5 years or so, 10 years. It's been like this. So, you know, I'm okay with it. Come on, start walking. Um, OSRS seems to be a little more laggy than the newer one, but that's okay. Well, it was around. They just didn't have the new one, so it was just called RuneScape. They put the old school when they changed too much of the RuneScape to the newer stuff, and people had such a fit. I quit for 5 years or 3 years, 3 or 5 years, because of the changes, and they made them too quickly, and I couldn't adjust because I'm old. And a friend of mine showed up at my house. A RuneScape friend of mine showed up at my house and said, "Promise me you're going to start again." And I was like, "Fine, I'll start again. I won't like it, but I'll do it." So, and then I started and he quit. And yeah, I'll text him later today and bitch him out about it because, complain about it because, he deserves it. Oh man, I wanted to trade him. Oh well. I wanted to see what he had to trade. Hey, nice teleport, Aubrey. Audrey, Audrey, whichever. But yeah, I want to. Maybe next month I can do an old school. I'll create an old school Iron Man or create an Iron Man, and y'all can watch me develop my Iron Man. Like I'll post. I'm trying to update my stream every week. Uh, Railman says I'm envy of your bank. Pretty organized compared to mine. No, not this one. This one's so disorganized. I hate it. It drives me nuts. I am OCD or CDO. That's OCD alphabetized. I am CDO. Um, but yeah, it drives me crazy one day. But I'm trying to keep. One day I'll get it organized the way I want it organized. But I when I create the Iron Man, I will post on. I'm trying to keep my whatchamacallit updated. My stream information updated so people will know when I'm streaming and when I'm not. But like weapons need to be mining needs to be in one, weapons and armor needs to be in one. Uh this stuff needs to be all in one, and I don't have that. I would like to, but I need to buy some like runes from him. Newt says, "You're funny, giving me some solid chuckles with your quips." And I, 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 I told you I used to be the class Aubrey. He's Aubrey. I used to be the class clown. I used to get in so much trouble, but hey, I had fun. Hey, that's the whole point of this stream, right? Is to have fun. Make new friends and have fun. That's damn, dude. I mean, darn, dude. Where is the law runes? You seriously suck butt. Oh, I hate you, dude. I'll make my own frickin' air runes. I want the law runes. You suck. Teleport me. Lazy ass. Go make. Yeah. Anyway, sorry. Newt says, I'd say the trouble was worth it because you got good jokes. Hey, I could tell you jokes about the class. Oh, you like that? I got one for you. I didn't do it. I swear. I swear I didn't do it. A friend of mine took the teacher's, we had to program computers. I was in data processing computer programming. So we were supposed to um, do a program, a solid program that worked. And, it was for a grade. Well, a friend of mine took the program that he did. I did a calendar, you know, and it had up here at the top, it had different designs. And down here at the bottom, it had like the dates and all that other crap. But um, a friend of mine, for his program, designed a program that all the teachers' checks, all the administrators' checks, everybody's checks said FU, pay to the order of FU, amount zero. And had the administration signature down at the bottom where it's supposed to be. And so nobody in the entire school district, and we had, what the heck was that? Oh my gosh, that was weird. I ain't paying him nothing. He ain't worth squat. Um, he's too lazy to go get me some law runes, lazy ass. Anyway, um, it was paid to the order of FU, fuck you, and amount 0000 and signed. And down at the little memo, he had some sort of like, because this sucks or something like that on the memo part. And so for over a week, because they had to find the program, disable it, and everything, nobody in four four of our districts, none of the administration, the teachers, nobody got paid because they had to find that. And then they was like taking us aside one at a time, going, all right, I know that somebody in this class knows who did that, and somebody will tell, or you'll all be in trouble. So we all suffered through the detentions and the missed lunches and all that because nobody in we had 15 people in our class at that point, and nobody would tell who did it. Nobody. So, and to this day, I don't think anybody's told who did it. I know I haven't. I've told the story, but I've never told who did it. And I'm so proud of him. So that was one of the troubles that I got into that I didn't actually do. I did get in trouble for doing water balloons at the school dean, because I went to vocational school. I got in trouble throwing water balloons at the dean. Well, he looked at me and he was like, "You shouldn't be doing that." And I was like, "What are you going to do? I'm already graduated. I've already got my certificate of graduation. There ain't nothing you can do to me." So that was fun. No, Newt says no stitches in that class. That's some teamwork right there. I know, right? Nobody snitched. And if you get 15 people to stick together on something and not break a one of them, that's epic. But on we had a picnic. At one point we had a picnic, and it was the last day of school in my junior or senior year, and um I we were having a picnic out in the woods by where the forestry area was training, and I was a climber. I got on top of the one of the buildings, the bathroom building that overlooked the entire picnic area, and I mooned everybody. Then when my daughter, her senior year, I homeschooled her until her senior year. From 7th grade to 11th grade, I homeschooled her. And I sent her to school for her senior year, and she was so far ahead that she got bored and got in trouble for being bored, because we did like, I made up her curriculum to for her learning level. So she was so far ahead, like biology bored her stiff because we'd already done it and more. Some of the stuff that we did was actually kind of college level. So anyway, we went to or she went to school in her senior year. Last day of her senior year, I'll be darned if they didn't drive around the school mooning everybody. I'm like, Amber. She's like, "Well, Mom, you can't say too much. You did it too." And I'm like, "That's true." But her butt was bigger than mine. So she has like a ghetto booty going on, still has a ghetto booty going on. And I'm like, "Dude, keep your pants up." Now she does, because she's got the stretch marks and stuff, so she won't show her butt off, but I still will. I'm not too proud to moon somebody if the circumstances are right. All right, I've got this, so let me grab a tiara. If I've got the air, yeah, I do have the air tiara. Now, oh, crackers. Anybody know where the air thing is? Air altar. Oh, that was so dumb. I think I need to go to Fali. I think it's like south of Palador. So let's take one law rune, 3 air runes, and 1 water rune. All right. Air altar is south of Palador. Thank you, Newt. I thought it was, but I wasn't for sure. I know yesterday when I was wandering around, I seen an altar there. I want to set aside, if I create the Iron Man and I get um a calling for it, and you guys want to watch me build up my Iron Man, then I will be able to um have the Iron Man on one or 2 days. And oh, thank you. He said the story was funny. I'm just glad you guys can stay amused. You know, my life is tragic and funny at the same time. No joke. This is an honest story. My friend and I had worked quite a while on getting thieving, and this is back before thieving was so easy in Pref. They didn't have Pref. They didn't have all this other extra stuff that they have now that makes thieving easy. It took us months to get 200 mil thieving. And yes, I'm 200 mil. I'm on the first page. Go ahead and look me up. Um, just saying, if you hate runecrafting, you should give Guardians of the Rift a shot. It's a runecrafting mini game you unlock after the eye. Oh, that's a nasty word. I don't even know how you can say that. You hold things in your fingers that I wouldn't even hold in my hands. No, that's not right. One of the kids in one of my classes was he got I think it was geography class. We was studying geography and he was like, "Oh shit." Then and the teacher says, "You hold things in your mouth that I won't even hold in my hand." And I was like, "That's good. That's really good." So yeah, that's where I got that from. But anyway, I'm not sure about the Guardians of the Rift because it's been a while. Like I did all this back in old school, like when old school was RuneScape. But now, not sure. Anyway, the I will do a Guardians of the Rift, but I've got to look it up and double check. But I want to set aside a couple of days a week for old school, a day or two for RS3, and then a day for Iron Man or something like that, or a couple days for Iron Man. And y'all can tune in to the ones you want to see. Um, for Fun RS says you can switch to old school and section in Twitch and try to attract more people. Um, I am new to Twitch. Um, I don't even know what that means. I will study up on it and see. I'm also posting videos like after the 24-hour wait period for TOS terms of service for Twitch. I'm posting on as a matter of fact, I got yesterday's to upload for YouTube. So as long as you are having fun and enjoying yourself. Oh, dude, I always have fun and enjoy myself. I don't take none of this too seriously. Like I've seen stories where like in China that one guy got really upset about being um scammed out of something or another. And I was like, I don't he got so upset that he went to kill the guy and I'm like, I don't understand that. That's just kind of dumb to me to get that obsessed over something. Newt says the game it says you are streaming is RuneScape, but you can change it to old school RuneScape to fit the category is what For Fun is saying. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot to do that. I was playing RuneScape 3, RS3, and I forgot to switch things around, honestly. So, it's my fault. Water, earth, nature, body. I don't even have a friggin' law talisman. How am I supposed to get friggin' law runes? Oh my goodness. Okay, breathe. Thanks for tuning in. No, I'm kidding. I will post. I will change it and have both of them since our OSRS didn't start until like I'd already been streaming for an hour and a half. So yeah, I was going to go to whatchamacallit to make some law runes, but I guess that's not going to happen. So you know, where's my semi? My scimitar should be down here with this. Oh, I sold that. So let that go. Nope, that's not it. I'm selling off part of my bank, which I'm totally going to miss when, there it is. Now I need to, come on, withdraw, dork. Why do I have chicken feet? Put the chicken feet back. Oh my goodness. Of course, if I had a high enough combat, I would totally go do the dress like a chicken and beat them up. But I don't, so I know I have rune boots. I had them on earlier. I don't think I have rune gloves, though. Ugh, this needs to go up here. And that's where it should be. The coif needs to go up here with the bows and arrows. Listen, you skank, get up here. Ugh. Close enough. Ugh, I'm gonna smack you around. And enjoy it. So there. There it is. And I want the accumulator back. Alright, this needs to go up here. I don't think they're worth anything, but check this out. I've got a purple party hat and a green Halloween mask and a red Halloween mask and a dragon medium helm and a blue Halloween mask, which should be over here next to the other Halloween mask. I don't think they're worth anything, but there they are. And I'm so proud of them because, they're awesome and I don't care. So there. All right. Now, wrong one. I'm going to go kill them people for runes instead of rune crafting. Ah! Take that. Because isn't there those wizards down there that you can kill for the runes? There were. I'm going to go see. I don't remember where they were, though. I think they were down in this area. Right in here. Somewhere. So I'm going to go see if I can find them. If they're there. I really love everybody's input on this. I mean, it's been a blessing to have such great input. And I'm learning old school again while I'm still learning new school. I'm gonna call it new school. RS3 takes too much energy. That's like a mouthful. RS3. Yep, see, here they are, the wizards. I'm gonna kill the wizards. I'm gonna kill the wizards. See? And I'll kill all these wizards without food. Sorry, I got a little loud. And I got ashes. Check it out. I can sell them. I don't know what good they are, but people buy them. Probably as waste. If you are okay with outside help, I can give you some runes if you need. I don't need them. I'm okay making them, but I am not going to turn down because I feel it's rude to turn down help because I try to help others and if I try to help somebody and they're like, no, I ain't doing it. I ain't taking your help. It's kind of an insult, if you know what I mean. So, yeah. And I'm a clean floor person, so I kind of pick up ashes and stuff. I wish we had note paper in this one. But here I am. So, I will not turn down some outside help because I feel it's rude. I feel like everybody needs to help somebody sometime. And everybody needs help sometime. Oh no, I'm weakened. What will I ever do? I need to quit picking up these stupid ashes, you know? Because I don't really need them. And they're only worth 89 GP, and I already have a half mil, so I need water runes too. I'm at 100%. I'm on a run. I want to talk to you. I want to kill your wizards. Dummy. Get off me. Somebody offered to help me the other day, but then my husband needed me and I wasn't on long enough for them to help, and I'm sorry about that. And I try to say no, but it is rude. Well, I have plenty to spare, but won't find it rude if you don't want them. I kind of do want them. I'll be honest. I kind of do, but I don't want to deprive you. So make sure that you take care of your account first. Have I ever played Barbarian Assault minigame? Yes, I played Barbarian Assault. If I tell you who my teammate was, you wouldn't believe me. If I tell you who, I feel he just got mad at me. If I tell you who my thieving partner was. Oh, I didn't tell you the thieving story. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I we set up. I had a friend that I actually met him at night. I was up talking to a friend of mine at that time, and she said, "If you don't mind, somebody would like to join us." And A Claw, which is another friend, had a friend, and A Claw was the first person to do 200 mil attack originally, but he's quit since then. Um, so his name doesn't show up anymore. And so they said A Claw has this friend that wants to says please do tell. Also, if you don't mind telling me what world you're in, so I can meet with you. Okay, I am in world 360. There it is. It's on my screen. If you can read it any better than I can, I think it's world 360. Uh, so anyway, um, A-Claw had this friend. I messaged a friend of mine, dog, and he logs out. Hey, if he don't want to talk to me, that's okay. Anyway, so A-Claw invited this friend, and they said he's kind of a big deal, and I'm like, okay. So I got to talking to this guy, and I didn't know who he was. like, they said his name is Zezima, and I'm like, I don't even know who that is. So, yeah, that's how it happened. And Z and I got to be friends because a lot of times we'd talk at night when it was on TeamSpeak, and A Claw had done studying and was done with RuneScape for the day, so he went to bed. And another friend of mine had gone to bed, and because she had kids that got up early for school, and so she had to be up early. So Z and I would sit up all night and talk. My husband worked nights, so I would be up all night anyway. Um, no, he he's the biggest name in RS, but at that time I didn't know. I had no clue that he was the rank one player at the time, and I really didn't care. I just knew that he was somebody that needed to talk, and I was somebody that needed to talk because, I was up all night preparing lesson plans, playing RuneScape, waiting for my husband to get home from work, all that insane stuff. And so she says the name Zezima. Wow, you're like red to me. Here, have some ashes. Ah, oh wow. Oh wow, that's insane. Oh wow. Well, I guess I won't be killing anymore. Thank you. Oops. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't have enough room. All right. I will drop the ashes. Drop the ashes. You don't get ashes anymore. Oh, don't use them. Drop them. You dumb dumb. All right. Sorry about that. Dude, that's like an insane amount of ashes. I just see dollar signs. That's a lot of runes. I will probably get several levels of mage doing Camelot tellies out of that. And I'll be able to go anywhere in the world. Thank you very much. Okay. So, oh wow, that's insane. Thank you. Thank you. Uh, I did not mean to decline. That's fine. I've got people who didn't even ask that. Had me. I'm like, but check it out. My oldest and dearest friend on here now is this one right there. So, oh wow, I can't even imagine at this point. But yeah, thank you so much. I am going to go telling now and get my magic up because my magic level is only 45 and I need to get it up higher. Plus, it'll help my combat, which is only like, weak. So, yeah, you get to watch me tell it to Cammy over and over and over. Yeah, I remember doing this so much and I hated it. Um, but yeah, they invited Zez in, and I didn't make a big deal about it because I had no clue who he was. And I said, I love thieving. I'm going to hate when thieving is over and I'm done. That's how I got my magic level up. That's how I did it in the old days. Um, so I was like, you know, him and I would stay up late and talk and stuff. And we got to be really good friends. He even met my daughters like online. They were moved out before he came to visit, but he met my daughters online, and because I'd be like, I've got to go to the bathroom here, talk to him while I go pee. And Amber was like really rude to him. She's like, dude, and that's why I blame him for everything. Everything bad in the world, if I get snowed in and there's 12 foot of snow and I can't even get out my front door, it's Bez's fault. But yeah, he um was doing him and I were talking, and I said I was thieving, and I said I thieving was the second skill I got 99 in, and I said I'm going to hate when this is over and I have to move on to another skill. And he's like, why does it have to be over? I said 99. That's the end of it, isn't it? He said no, that's not. He says, how would you like to go all the way to max XP? I said, what? He said, yeah. He said, I'm looking to go all the way to max XP with it, 200 mil XP. He said, you get to 99 and then we'll start thieving together and we'll take it up. And we'll go to the pyramid and run through, and it'll go through quicker because we can tell each other the doors. So there was me and him and whoever else wanted to come that was in the IRC channel at the time. Like, I don't even know if they use IRC anymore, but I don't think anybody does. Um, so we were doing um going we invited people from IRC channel, and whoever wanted to come. um Pyramid plunder is fun if you have the correct people, but we ended up getting so many people that wanted to skill with Zezima that the doors would change. Like, I'd find the door, it would be like northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest, and we would call out the doors on TeamSpeak. And there was so many people that somebody would call out a door, and then sometimes the doors would change because X amount of people go through the pyramid, and then the doors change. So yeah, we did pyramid plunder from 99 to 200 mil. Hey, magic level! Whoop 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 whoop! One level today, which I kind of miss on my other account because having max levels. I only have one skill that's 200 mil, but I'm like everything except necromancy is max levels 120 or 99 or 120. So I miss getting levels and the big to do, and congratulations. I mean, I still get the sparkles, but I want the whole 9 yards. Thank you. Thank you for the oh, thank you for getting me here. Because I did not have enough runes to do this without your help. But anyway, yeah. Newt says, yeah, I bet it was insane back in the day when everyone was more social and would kill to play with Zesma. Oh, let me tell you what that asshole did to me. I mean, that dirtbag. I mean, that douche. Douche is a cleansing word, so it's okay. It's a clean word. Oh, I see an imp. Catch the impling. Uh-oh. There it is. Catch the impling. Got it. What'd I get? Okay, I'll take it. I will take it. But let me tell you what that douche did to me one day. He found out that I was, of course, we're friends, so he had me on his friends list and stuff. And I seen when he seen where I was, what world I was in, And we were talking, and he was like, "What are you up to?" And I said, "Oh, I'm running through the abyss to do rune crafting." Is the abyss in the old school? Please tell me. Please tell me the abyss is in the old school. And do I have to do anything to be able to use it? I don't remember. Please tell me that this is in the old school. But anyway, he found out that I was running through the abyss. And he's like, "Oh, okay." So next thing I know, I go to bank. I'm run through the abyss and come back to the bank. He's standing there with a crowd. He opens up his chat and turns it on so everybody knows where he is. Yes, the abyss is in old school, just north of Edge in the Wildy. Yes! I'll go naked through there and I'll go get us some S if because that'll get my rune crafting up. That's what I should have been doing. And then I don't need the tiaras, do I? If I use the abyss? I don't think I do. But anyway, you need to do the enter the abyss class to use it though. All right, let's check my class. Am I alphabetical? No, that's free. Let's see. I'm going to guess I have not done it. Elemental. Elemental. Him and I did elemental workshop together too. I don't even see it. All right, I'll have to look it up. It's a mini quest, not a full quest. It's pretty short, luckily. Okay, I might do that then. Or I may have already done it. Oh, wait, do they have mini quests on here? No, that's Adventure Diaries. Character summary. Hey, I got good character. So I don't know what people find so funny about me, but whatever. It works. So anyway, that ass douche turned on his chat, came to my world, and got me PK'd. Mm. And I lost 28 whole S. So, yeah. And he laughed about it. He was like laughing. I was like, "You douche." Because, douche is a clean word. It's okay. It's a clean word. That's my excuse anyway, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, yeah, I have rather enjoyed today. Like, fully enjoyed today. And quite honestly, I kind of enjoy old school. Getting away from all the stuff in new school in the RS3. But I'm going to have to mark old school on here and then put in the description. Start out with RS3, new school starts at this time, or old school starts at this time. I also remember high alking everything for levels. Like doing this to high alk right here, and then doing high alk till I leveled. Hey man, I'll take that ring of doling. Mwahaha. Nah, 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 nah. Oh, I shouldn't do that. They might be watching. Love you, whoever you are. Yeah, I'm not worried about. Newt says that is annoying. Never fun to lose your hard-earned supplies. Number one, they're not hard-earned. You just teleport there and get them. pixels. Number 2, they're pixels. They don't even really exist except on the game. So, number 3, it's a game. I don't even take life that seriously, much less a game. Now, a game I do take seriously is Fallout. Sorry, Fallout is the bomb. It is, it, in my opinion, Fallout is more timeless than Final Fantasy VII, which was my favorite game until Fallout. So, yeah. So, oh yeah, was trying yesterday in my free time. I was trying to figure out how to stream Fallout without, you know, finding a way to set my camera up to show the television, but I'm having a hard time figuring it out. My computer is not big enough, so my goal is to make enough money to get a bigger computer, a better computer, because I totally want to stream Fallout. And if I've got to do it to where I set up my laptop so that it shows Fallout, shows my television, I'll do it that way. You won't get the whole benefit of it, but you'll get, I totally want to do Fallout. I'm also going to stream my crafts, some of my crafts when I make them, but not right now. Right now, it's going to be totally RuneScape until I figure out how to do Fallout or get a better computer to do Fallout. I thought I could do it on but on my Asus because it does have a better processor, but it's still not big enough to um, hold the game, like to download. It is big enough to download the game, but it'll slow my processor down too much. And if I try to do it through cloud gaming, because I always keep my pass up, always. And if I try to do it through cloud gaming, then I end up um, lagging too bad to do it. So I will figure out a way to stream Fallout. I don't know if I'm going to have a community for it, but I will. As a matter of fact, Pandaism, and Southern Mama 761 are right now streaming Call of Duty. And I'm not a big Call of Duty, but I love listening to those two. And I know I started watching them because my son-in-law and daughter are really good friends with them. And yesterday I was on Panda's channel. It's Pandaysm. If you want a couple funny people, I was on her channel, and my son-in-law was at work and watching her and my daughter play a game, and some sort of ghost game. And she says, my or he said, my son-in-law's like, I'm gonna call him son-in-law because it's easier than saying my girlfriend or my daughter's sinful boyfriend, you know. So anyway, I'm gonna call him son-in-law. It's easier. But and he would get a kick out of that either way. Um, he's like, um, oh, I see a bot. I said something. He's like, oh, I see a bot, and I was like, looking in the mirror. And like everybody cracked up. They're like, ooh, she is sassy. Candy's like, I had to get it from somewhere. So yeah, I'm totally sassy. And both of my daughters are sassy. So there you have it. But yeah, I Z knew that I wasn't gonna like get butt hurt over losing a few pixels. Like if I'd lost all my armor and it was the only set I had, or my most expensive stuff, for one, they wouldn't have PK'd me because I would have owned them. But for two, then I would have been ticked, but he knew that I didn't have none of my good stuff on. I was just running naked through the wilderness. Whoa, that sounds bad and fun. Anyway, yeah, I may go do the abyss for some runes just to get my rune crafting up. I forgot about the abyss when I first said it, but yeah. And I'm sure that there are PKers that stand out there still today. So, whatever. Well, it looks like everybody's bored with me. We're down to nobody. My daughter probably went to the other to watch or to play with Panda and Southern Mama. So I'll probably tune into their stream here in a bit just to listen to them. But you're in the wildy now? Oh my land. What, you waiting for me to come out there so that you can PK me? You red man. You were like the brightest red to me, the darkest red. It was like, whoa. I'm not leaving here till I get another magic level, at least. And you're going to be here for a while because it's going to be a few, like, couple hundred, yeah, teleports. Here, I'll just spam click. I did a lot of my thieving. Newt says, exactly, I want to PK my runes back. You make PK, you may PK 28S, but you'll never get them runes back. Never. See, you've got to enjoy this. If you don't enjoy it, then it's no use doing it. And I think hubby finally went to sleep or laid down. He's been having a rough time, which makes it rough for me because it's hard to see anybody that you dearly love go through that crap. Hey, check it out. I've got Water Blast. Yes, I got a level. I got a level. That's 2 magic levels. Take that, 2. And you wanted me to runecraft. Ha! Not happening. 2 magic levels. Guess what? I'm going for a 3rd. And then I'll let you PK your runes back. I lied. I won't. So, I think everybody got bored with me after a while. That's alright. I don't mind. I'm going to have to update this before the title though before I like upload it. Haha, well, they could have been 2 runecrafting levels, but Gray's guts either way. No, they could not have been 2 runecrafting levels because it would have taken much more running. So there. And I think, if I remember right, in old school before RS3, the water was earth was up by edge, up by the lumber yard, and water was down below Lumbee. And thank you for the grats. Thank you for the runes that got me the grats. I need to put a tag keeping it real. Now, I don't want to get famous because of who I know. Newt says you're right about it, that it takes a little bit longer for them for rune crafting. And yeah, it does. So besides, I can sit here and spam click on this and teleport and teleport and teleport. So, and this is like, 56 for every, what, 2, 3 seconds. So that's good. But I'll get my rune crafting up. I'll get all my skills to 99 eventually. Especially if everybody's going to want to watch me stream it. So, you know, two magic levels in a day. 6 levels yesterday, 2 so far today, and I want to go for a third before I quit. That's like 9 levels in 2 days. Thank you. All because somebody more than one somebody, several somebodies was like, I want to see you stream old school. Okay, I can do that. I did it. And y'all are forcing me to get levels. I'm okay with that. Thank you. Wonder how much I've got to go before. A little bit longer. It'll take like 4 times longer than the last one, so it'll be like 4 minutes instead of 1. But I do appreciate your help. Seriously, Newt. I don't know why you didn't spell it Newt, like the lizard. Then I could have called you Lizard Face instead of Noob. I mean Newt. Oh, another thing. When D and I was like skilling together on different things. Oh, he was also the one that organized the parties to do he forced me to do um Barb Assault, and he forced me to do the one with the white knight, no, not white knights, the knights, the you know what I'm talking about. Um Newt says it's no trouble at all, happy to help. I was 6 when I made this name. It's meant to be based off of the amphibian newt. Oh, why was your parents letting you online when you were 6? Why? That's irresponsible parenting. You know what you learned at 6 that I didn't learn till I was 14? That's disgusting. Okay, okay, I'll quit. Well, I can call you Lizard. Yay! Anyway, Z made me do a Barb Assault and made me do the one with the knights. He's the one that organized the teams and stuff, and I don't want a big following on anywhere, RuneScape or Stream or you know YouTube or anywhere just because I mention a name, you know, or because of who my friends are. That to me is I don't want those kind of followers. I want followers that think that I'm fun and funny and you know want to see what I'm putting out. Uh, that's totally worded wrong. Want to see you know the skills and have fun with RuneScape with me and stuff. That's all I want. I don't want to know because of who my friends are. But yeah, I understand why you spelled Newt wrong since you were 6 when you made the name. My kids didn't have a computer until they were in their teens, so yeah, I refused to have one until they were in their teens. There, now it's just like a 3-year-old can work a computer better than I can. Definitely better than my husband. He's not allowed anywhere near my computers. I showed you what he did to my last one. So, yeah. Whoa. That did not take as long as I thought it would. Now, this will take twice as long if I do it. Wow, and I did not use as many. Oh, I am going to have to do air runes. Wonder if I can catch that essence imp. I want the S. Thank you. Newt said, "Press again." You get back here. Oh, you little jerk face. Okay, catch him. Oh, man. I need to get Hunter up. Oh, do they have the um maze that you go in through the wheat field and crop circle into the maze and no, I don't think that they do. Dang. Why am I running back there? I should be tellying. And what is this? Oh man, I gotta do a to do that. Oh well. Let's see how quick I can get the next level. Let's go for 4 before I quit. Oh, they do have Puro Puro? Nice. I want to do Puro Puro for Hunter. That was so much fun. It really was. I don't remember. Oh, I'm going to have to do the fairy ring things to get to Puro Puro. Ugh. Now I remember. Okay. My RuneScape life sucks. Oh, the tragedy. The drama. Oh well. I'll hunt some birds or something and get my hunter level up and then do the quest. So I'm kind of running out of things to say. The party in my head's winding down. Have a party going on up here. Yeah, I'm a little nuts. It helps, especially when you think you're talking to yourself all the time. So yeah, it's after 12, and I'm going to keep going because I want one more magic level at least. That'll put me at. Actually, I'd like to get to 50 before I quit. That's 2 more levels if I've got enough air runes to do it. If not, I guess I'll start doing the other rune crafting again. So that's what she wrote. I wonder if they've got the well, it doesn't matter. I'd have to do a quest to get to it. I am so glad that you tuned in today, Newt, because you have been a blessing on my spirit and on my chat. It's been wonderful chatting with you today. I hope to see you in many, many future. I will try to keep my Monday I'm not doing any stream. I'll try to do one tomorrow. Now I have a friend and his name is something dog. And it's Felon Dog, but it's spelled weird. And I was like, "Hey dog, hey my dog," and put pets, and he says kicks leg, woof. I love talking to him. We talk dog talk, like literally. But it's been fun talking to you today, Newt, and I do sincerely hope to see you in many more future streams, because you know what would be fun is if we streamed together, like the joint stream, and did something together. I've been trying to get somebody to do that, and I don't know how it works though, so I'm going to have to look into it a little more. I was hoping to get somebody that knows how to do it to do it. So, like my daughter one time, to go back to what we was talking about with pixels, my daughter one time got hacked and lost everything. Since then, and she had some rares. And since then, I've tried to help her build back up, and her spouse type person tried to help her. Her significant other tried to help her, or help her build back up a lot. Newt says, I appreciate the kind words. It's been nice chatting with you today as well. Glad I could meet you when you are live. Oh, I am glad to meet you. But I've been wanting to draw other people into the chat, at least the chat part of the stream, so that there's more than one person chatting, and they've got more than just me talking in my head, talking to the voices in my head. And oh, I told Z one time after he got me PK'd, I was like, right now, 9 of the 10 of the voices in my head do not like you. He was like, I'm okay with that. Newt says he don't know how to do the duo stream. New to coming back. Pretty new to coming back to streaming. Used to do it years ago. I have never done it until about a month ago. I started, and then I started sporadically. Well, no, I started in September, but it was very sporadic. September was very busy and very stressful. Then in November, I started doing it more but it was still sporadic because Thanksgiving and family drama, and my niece was getting married in December, and I was helping out with some of the aspects of that, and keep her, like, going and stuff like that. Well, um, the so it's only been like really recently that I've started streaming at all, like seriously streaming. So it's like I don't know. Um, I don't know what exactly I'm doing. All I know is to push the button. My daughter's like, Mom, all you gotta do is push the button. People will find you. I'm like, okay. So that's what I do. I push the button. I got a hold of my daughter, and I'm like, okay, I need this and this to put up on my streams wherever, like a background image for YouTube, or I would like to do a watermark on YouTube so that people can't like steal my videos. Although who would want to steal my videos? Seriously, I'm not important enough or famous at all. I'm just an average, ordinary old woman who sits in front of her computer waiting for her husband to say, I need you, or help. So, yeah, I'm a caretaker of technically the caretaker of my husband, and the I set up all of his doctor's appointments and all that other stuff. So I'm his go-between for insurance, for doctor's appointments, everything. He already signed all of it over to me, and I'm like, ugh. Um, Newt says it's nice your daughter supports you with streaming, and I'm glad that she did, because it's nice to see you on. Thank you. My other daughter goes over my streams and says, Mom, next time do this and this. Like, she's the one that said, I have no clue. She doesn't play RuneScape anymore at all. Like, she played it for a couple months, got serious cooking levels. They accidentally gave her a membership without charging her. And then they were like, you need to go back and pay for this membership or we're going to ban your account. She's like, F you, I'm not doing it. And I'm like, I support whatever decision you make, because she was still a minor at the time. She was like 17, 16 or 17. So I was like, whatever you want to do. If you want me to pay it, I'll pay it. If you don't, I won't. She's like, F them. I'm not doing it. And I'm like, okay then. So that's the last that she's been on RuneScape. um, so she's the one that Amber listens to my streams and is like, next time do this. She's like, I have no clue what you're talking about, so please read the statements when you answer them. And that's why I was like, okay, somebody says this, somebody says this. That's why I do that, because my daughter is like, you need to do that so that people that don't play understand what you're talking about, or people that are tuning into the stream, instead of you talking to your voices in your head, they know what you're saying, what you're answering. And I'm like, you got it, dude. I'd be glad to. So that's why I read the comments, so that later on YouTube, the people understand what I'm, But she supports me in that she goes over my streams afterwards and tells me, do this better, do this to your titles, fix this comment, And so she's more of the technical support, where my other daughter is more of the emotional and artistic support. She's like, Mom, push the button and I'll work on the artwork. You got to see what she's got coming up. Some of the panels that she's made me, that we still need to get like connected to stuff. Like there's a donation panel where people would eventually be able to donate. And when I get my farm, I want to have bees. So I'm going to be like, adopt a hive, and then whatever name they choose can be put on the hive and I will take care of the hive and everything, but they get a little golden plaque on the hive. Or adopt a stall where I go, and if I can find some young horses that need to be saved, then they would be able to donate to adopt a stall, and I will put their name on a plaque on the stall to support the horse, to help, buy the food for the horse and that. But I want to start like with goats and chickens, and I can do name that chicken and have like, people can pick a chicken and give it a name, and I would whatever hive, whatever coop it's in, I would have the name of the chicken listed on a plaque on the outside of the coop, so that, and the name, who named it, and its name, with a little picture. That's my goal. My whole goal in streaming this RuneScape is, one, have fun, two, buy a farm, some land, and create my own farm, because I want it to be ecological. Well, both economical and ecological. I want to be able to do hydroponics to feed everybody, and I want to set it up so people can come visit the farm and stay in a cabin and maybe work on the farm, or take a class to learn how to do resin, or take a class and learn how to do wood burning, or, crochet, something like that. I want to have alpacas eventually, so that I can get the fur from them, the hair off of them. I want the ones that have hair, not wool. Alpacas have hair. I want couple sheep in with the goats, so that I can have wool. And then I want to be able to spin it into yarn by myself. Um, so Newt says, um, it's cute and good goals. I hope you can end up doing your farm and crafting streams soon. I've had interest in crocheting for crafts. Uh-oh. My thing says low battery and it blocked the I had an interest in crocheting crafts and I love to watch animals. Yeah, I would love to stream like taking care of the baby chickens and watching the eggs grow into chickens. And I want peahens, peacocks and peahens. One peacock and several peahens. Yeah. So I've got goals and I want RuneScape and Stream to be a part of those goals because I think RuneScape and gaming is important for relaxation. I've got my husband doing word searches to help keep his brain functioning and putting words together. So I really appreciate your and I think if people like donate, whatever they can, $1 or two, if a thousand people donate $1, there's a down payment for the land. If 1,000 people donate, $50, that's $50,000. That would get the farm up and running. But I'm not going to pressure anybody for it. That's just the goal, and I'm not going to ask for donations. I might, help encourage them along the way. Not right now because I'm not ready for it. I mean, I'm ready for the farm. I'm just not ready for the to set up the donations. I just want to have fun streaming right now. But we're going to have some items that you could purchase, like T-shirts, snoozer and bit T-shirts, and have funny little sayings on them, like "bite me" with snoozer and bit, and snoozer saying "bite me," not the dog. The dog says "pet me," and snoozer says "bite me." I think that would be awesome because bit, she really had to hate you in order to even growl at you. So I just think it's epic. I have such big dreams and I'm in the last part of my life. I'm over 50. So I'm in the later years and I've had no income. I was a stay-at-home mom. I worked at Walmart for a short time. I worked at JCPenney's part-time while I went to college to be a teacher. I was in my junior year of that when I had cancer. Uh-oh. I am done. Dun, dun, dun. I wonder how many runes I have in the bank. I'm definitely going to be rune crafting. Did you see that, Newt? Definitely going to be rune crafting. Definitely. But I do want to get to rest the way to 50 if I can. So I've got a few runes here. Come on. No, I don't want to withdraw one. I want to withdraw them all. Although I could tele to any of the other places. That's funny. That is so hysterical. Honestly. Oh no, then I put my runes away. That's not going to help me one bit. Thank you. Newt says grants on 49 mage. Hey, I'm almost there. I got enough to get there. Oh, that was so funny. I put my runes away that I needed for mage. I'm going to get there. I'm only 1,000 away. So, like 20 more teleports or something. I don't know. I've got enough to get there. Oh, but that was funny. I'm sorry. I'm not. The whole point is to have fun. Come on. So, yeah. Come on. Getting close, like 10 more. After I get to 50, I'm going to call it quits for now. I need to change the title and do some work on Twitch and upload yesterday's videos to YouTube videos. The ones that I haven't uploaded yet. It's been a couple days. All right. There we go. 50. I don't know what that does for me, but hey, let's go down here. That's 5 levels today. I got Water Blast, something Castle Teleport, but I gotta do something for it. Level 3 Enchant, Band Blast after Underground Pass, so I've got to do another quest for that. Snare, Magic Dart with 55 Slayer. Oh, one more level and I can do Artie Teleport. So that'll be another day. Thank you. Thank you for the runes. Thank you for the crats. I will probably do something like wood cutting or something later. Fire making maybe. No, I'm 50 fire making. I need to do prayer, but I don't want to do prayer right now. I'd have to kill stuff. I think my computer is going to die, so I'm going to call it quits. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all those that watch. You're all a blessing to me. Like, for reals, for sure. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thank you, Newt, for the support and the help, and thank you for getting me 5 magic levels. Thank you for having me do old school. Next week, next week I'll work on, no, next month I'll start on Iron Man. In a couple weeks I'll do Iron Man. And I had so much fun chatting with you and streaming with you. So, take care, stay safe, and most of all, have fun. Laugh about life.